So Ms. Smalling walked you through part 1 of 1.4, relating mass and volume lab. You should have worked on part 2 on your own. So now we are doing part 3. In part 3, I have a unknown metal. Okay, and our job here is to write a brief procedure explaining how you will obtain the mass, and then we are going to use the percent error calculation that we learned, was it 1 lab ago, maybe 2 labs ago, using the percent error equation. We're going to measure the actual mass and see how close we were in our approximation. So right now what you want to do is write a procedure to tell me how you're going to figure out the mass of this substance without using the triple beam balance. So again, I'm going to emphasize, you are not allowed to use the triple beam balance to estimate this measurement. You could have used a different methodology. You could have said you're going to use a graph, but the method I'm going to use is I'm going to use the water displacement that Ms. Smalling had gone over. So right now, because I am not as nice as Ms. Smalling's, you are going to read your initial volume. Okay, this is the 40 line. This is the 45 line. Okay, let me show you again. This is the, let me show you this way. This is the 40 line. This is the 45 line. So what is that initial volume? Okay, now I'm going to drop this in gently. Okay, now what is your mass here? Okay, or sorry, what is your volume here? So because you now know the volume of this metal, you should be able to calculate the mass using your density formula or using your density graph. So you should be doing your approximation there and doing your math there, and then let's see how close we were. So I'm going to go ahead and take the mass of the metal. I'm going to hope it doesn't roll off. All right, 100 is too much. Let's come back. All right, that is still light enough. I can't actually see my weights, so I'm going to move that way. I apologize if this looks a little bit weird because I am going backwards on my scale. Seems too heavy still on this side. Let's see, maybe a touch more this way. I think it's going to even out just about here. So again, right, we need to know how to use a triple beam balance. So, right, we have nothing in the hundredth spot. Here is the 10 spot, right? Then this is the center. Okay, that is the center of the weight. So you should be able to figure out approximately what the mass is. I am hoping that you can see my cursor. I don't know. So now you are going to use the formula. Let me make sure that I have the right wording for you that we used for percent error before, which is going to be your predicted value, which is what you calculated, minus actual value, which is what your mass is, what you found here, over actual. So it is this formula here. Okay, so we're going to use this formula again. You should have practiced this enough that you should be able to do it. Your predicted minus actual over actual times 100, and that should give you your percent error. And then that is all for lab 1.4. Have a good rest of the day.